So the advice I'd give younger Rebecca is probably it's gonna be okay. Like, like I feel like younger Rebecca, like I said, she was kind of not, she didn't get to express herself, like the way she wanted to. And so that's what I'd probably tell younger Rebecca is just, hey, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna get that chance, you're gonna get that opportunity. And so that's why, like, I make it a priority to work with the youth and to get them into fashion, because when I was in high school, I didn't have that opportunity. There was nobody there being like, hey, Rebecca, it's going to be okay. You could be a fashion designer. You could be a fashion show coordinator. You could be a model. If you would have said that in my day, in my high school, you'd get laughed. You'd get teased hard. And that's why I make it a point to go to the schools. Like this week was Native American Week, and I went to the school and I talked to the high schoolers and I told them my experience, and and I was there telling them, hey, it's gonna be okay. You got res dogs, you got fashion designers, you got hip hop artists, you got comedians, you got people to look up to, whether no matter what path you choose, what profession you choose, or your passion. Basically your passion, you got people to look up to. And it's really cool because, like I said, when I was in high school, we didn't have Indigenous Native American people to look up to. There was just very, very few. And our students now, they have a lot of people to look up to, and that's beautiful. And so that's one of my visions, or my goals, is to work with the Native youth and to get them into the industry. And that goes into being my fashion show coordinator. I started the fashion show Honor Our Legacy 6 years ago in my community. And at first it was just for fun. It was just me and a couple of students at the college, and at Stone Child College, and we were just like, hey, should we do a fashion show? And then I was also approached by some elders too, because the elders knew I was into fashion, and they knew I really liked fashion. And so I got the approval and the okay. And then we had the fashion show at the end of Native American Week, and it was it's kind of like a celebration to end Native American Week. And so it was fun because then it got really big and it turned out really good. Like the first fashion show, it was very huge success, and everybody liked it and they wanted it again. So we did it again, and then that's how it turned into a yearly thing. But that's the vision of Honor Our Legacy fashion show. That falls under my fashion show coordinator part, is that to get the young people involved in fashion shows, and also too, so they could learn their history. I was talking about colors earlier, how important colors are to our people. And they could research their family colors, because long time ago in my community, every family had their family colors and they had their family designs. And like I said, when you went to a powwow or a social gathering, you just knew what family they were from by looking at their colors and their designs of their outfit. And so that was my goal, because we're losing it. We're losing our family colors. We're losing our family designs. So I want the young people to do research on their own family history and learn about their colors, learn about their family designs. And then too, they could make stuff and then they could wear it. They have that opportunity to wear it in a fashion show setting. And then that also builds self-confidence, because, that was something that I struggled with when I was a high schooler, was self-confidence. And so, that's why that's why I work with the high school students, so they could build out self-confidence and self-awareness, because you're walking on a stage, there's kind of like an art to it. Oh, you just, don't go out there and, just do your like regular, walk. Like, you go out there, you're wearing these beautiful indigenous clothes, you have makeup on. Or if you're a man, you're dressed different, but there's this confidence that you have to have out there, because if you don't have confidence, then, people could see it, and then it doesn't matter like how much makeup you have on. It doesn't matter if you're wearing the most prettiest outfit. If you don't have confidence, then, you just don't have it. So that's what fashion shows have taught me. And that's why I'm trying to teach, the high schoolers, is to have that confidence of when you're wearing the clothes, when you're going out there. And so that's why Honor Our Legacy fashion show means a lot to me, because I try to, teach and share as much as I could with the high schoolers to get them involved. And there's all aspects of it. There's photography, there's hairstyling, there's makeup, and there's sewing. I mean, there's a lot to it. It's just not about being the designer. There's the whole industry, the whole part of it. And our people, our indigenous people, our Native American people, they were a performing arts people. They didn't have books. They didn't write, words. I mean, our Cree people, we do have a written language. It's called the syllabics, and it's the symbols. And we read it and stuff. But, as far as like books and all that wasn't how our people that's not how they learned. They didn't learn that way. They learned by hands-on. They learned by storytelling, very a lot of interacting. And so that's why, being an artist is important to me, because that's how I learn. I learn by sewing and beading and expressing myself. That's my form of learning. It's really hard for me, to read and write and learn that way. I mean, I did go to school and stuff, but, I didn't go and I wasn't, summa cum laude. I had my struggles. It was hard. But, that's why I really feel like the fashion industry helps our youth, is because there's all those different aspects to it.